2 years ago, your hairline was here. Now, it's here. It's at the middle of your head. I am still trying to keep it because your hairline is going faster than gossip in this country. And as a matter of fact, it's your hair that's coming next. Where did the Association of Nigerian Men come together to say that once you are late 20 or 30 years, because your hairline will start to reach this place, right? Because if you look around today, men are losing their hair faster these days. One day you have afro, you can do all back, you can palm your hair, you can do dreadlocks. Before you know what's happening, your hairline is now looking like smooth express road. For example, Third Mainland Bridge that they just repaired. That's what your hairline is looking like. And you're trying to blame your barber. But it's not your barber. Because no matter how they push your hairline back, if you have healthy hair, it's gonna grow back forward. So your barber is not the problem, your hairline is there. There are some reasons why your hairline is going back. And one of them is inside your gene. Yes, it's inside your genetic. Yes, it's inside your family line. Check your father's hair. Check your uncle's hair. Check your grandfather's hair. If their hair ran away from them early, chances are your own hair will run away too. It's called androgenetic alopecia. It's just smart English word, fancy name for you inherited it and there's nothing you can do about it. Simple. Now, some of you think that, oh, this hairline is going back. I can use one black soap or one favorite oil from my hair vendor to just rub it on it and my hairline will come back. Make, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but there's no Instagram oil that can fight your DNA. As a matter of fact, you can slow it down if you catch it early. But some people, instead of acting early, they hide it under face cap. Don't ask me why I'm wearing face cap today on today's show. But they start drawing artificial hairline with dye and edge control. Piles, I see you. I say, no, don't worry. You can. It's fine. It's fine. There's a particular hormone that makes your hairline disappear, and the name of the hormone is called DHT, short for dihydrotestosterone. This hormone attacks the tiny roots that grow your hair, squeezes them smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until they die up. Once the hair root dies, your hair stops growing and the road to Gorimapa begins. Yes, Gorimapa does not fit you. You just see, Gorimapa does not fit you. But you think it fits you because you don't have any choice. It's fine. It's fine. I understand it. Yes, before you can yab me, my hairline is still intact and I'm older than you. Now, your lifestyle can also be the reason that you are going bald. Let me tell you a story. There is someone I know, we'll call him Emeka, but before I tell you this story, please like, subscribe, comment. See, I want to know where you're watching this video from so that I know where I can help you. And I noticed that a lot of you, according to this graph here, are not subscribed to the channel, but you people are watching videos. So if you subscribe, these videos can actually reach more people and probably help more people. So please help us subscribe so that we can get more people and I can continue making videos like this for you. That's my promise to you. Now, Emeka is firstborn, first to graduate, first to start carrying problems. But by 24, he was already paying rent for everybody in the house. He's feeding 4 people, he's paying school fees for like 6 people. By 26, he could barely sleep. Why? Because bills were always waiting for him on his bed. By 28, his hairline already started packing their bags and packing away from his hair. Nobody did just for it. It was not his village people, it was stress. This is how it starts for many men. You think you're just hustling quietly, but your body is screaming. Sometimes, your scalp may even be the first person to report the matter to him. Because stress raises a particular hormone in your body known as cortisol, which is the body's panic alarm. When cortisol stays high for a very long time, it confuses your system and triggers something called telogen effluvium. Don't ask me, I know, I'm a doctor. It's a fancy term that simply means that your hair is falling out faster than it's growing because your follicles are resting from stress or trauma. It can even happen after sleepless nights, heartbreak, job loss, illness, grief. Some people just notice that after periods like this, it's like my hair is growing. If that's you, please put it in the comment section also. If you don't pause and rest, your hormones will keep shrinking those follicles until one day your hair is shining brighter than Papa Jasco's hair. I know there's one boy that I used to know. I don't even need a mirror. All I just need to do is look at his head and I can see what my face is like. The next thing that can also affect your hairline is your diet. If the only thing you're eating is bread, noodles, garish, soda, shawarma, morning, afternoon, night, how do you want your hair to grow? Hair growth is not magic. It needs certain things like protein, iron, omega-3, zinc, vitamin B complex, all those things. These are the things that go into your hair root and it feeds them. But when the only thing that you're eating is carbohydrate, sugar, yes, your stomach will be coming out, but your hairline is going back because the strands become weak. Your roots begin to lose energy. Before long, every time you comb your hair, it's like they're spraying money in nightclub in Lagos. Another Another thing that can affect your hairline is tight hairstyle. I know that some of you have already started plaiting hair, dreadlock, tight cornrows. Those things is pulling your hair tight, especially if it's tight, and it can lead to something known as traction alopecia. Now, the person that is behind this camera is actually plaiting his hair. Very soon, we will see. I'll post this picture for you, and then you post this picture later, even though you might not see this part of the video because it's going to edit it out. But if you see it, it's fine. But it is going to have what we call traction alopecia. In other words, tension keeps dragging the root of your hair until they give up. I'm not saying you should not braid your hair, but in order to avoid hair loss while braiding, losing is small. But if you're losing it small, you feel like the hair is not clean, so that your hair loss will not damage and you will not have permanent damage. This one also concerns Nkechi and Emeka, because some of our ladies, you people are competing with the men also with hairline. Some of you, just forehead that you have, there's no hair. Your men too, forehead that you have. One of the things that can cause it is traction alopecia. Another thing that can cause hair loss, this one is not actually your fault in any way, it's autoimmune conditions, where your immune system starts to attack the hair follicles, causing small bald patches here and there. This autoimmune condition is actually rare. It's not something that happens very common, but if that's a case like you, it could be that it's not just your hair that this autoimmune condition is attacking. It might be attacking other parts of your body also. So if you notice that all of a sudden there are bald patches on your hair, you probably need to see a doctor. If you want to get to a doctor faster, there's our doc link inside the description. Just go there, click it. It will send you to your WhatsApp. You register and you ask the doctor your questions. You're just going to pay $950 every month for that. Now, if you don't want to lose your hairline, what do? Number one is to start early. If baldness runs in your family, don't wait for your hairline to reach the middle of your hair before you panic. You can start with keeping your scalp clean, mild shampoo, avoiding harsh products, relaxers, burning, strong tingling. Those things, just avoid it. Another thing you can also do is to eat smart. Yes, you need healthy food. Things like beans, things like eggs, things like fish, vegetables, nuts. These are cheaper than going to Turkey to do hair transplant. Even though hair transplant can also be a solution for you if you want to keep your hairline. You can do that. Yes, you can do it. It's just, do you got the money? And there are also risks that come with it. So how do hair transplants work? Is that they take hair follicles, not just hair. They collect the hair part, and the inside of the hair, which is the hair follicle, that's the part that is inside your scalp. Collect it, and then start one by one, fixing it inside the parts where there's no hair. One of the things that it takes a lot of time. Another thing is that transplants can fail, like every other transplant. You can put it and both the transplant and the hair will die. Another thing that can happen is also infections. That can happen, but you can see it's very expensive, right? Another way that people have tried to fight their hairline loss is that they don't have hair, but they draw fake hairline. I know I have a friend that actually have drawn fake hairline. They can use ink or tattoo and just draw something that looks like hairline. If that's what makes you sleep at night and brings your self-esteem back, please go ahead and do it. There are also side effects that are associated with that. Another one that I'm actually seeing that is very common is that people are beginning to use Minoxidil cream, Minoxidil serum, Minoxidil this, and they're rubbing it on top of their hairline. Does it work? In some cases, yes. In some cases, no. But one of the reasons why I'm very skeptical about things like this is because Minoxidil was initially designed not for hair growth, but for blood pressure. It was a treatment to treat blood pressure. But somehow they noticed that as they were taking the Minoxidil, one of the side effects was that people were just growing hair everywhere. So when I think, what if we design the drug that can help bring this thing back? And then Minoxidil, they started rubbing Minoxidil everywhere. But another thing you need to understand about Minoxidil is that it also depends on the quality of the hair follicles that are already there, because it stimulates the hair follicles. But if the hair follicles no denko, if you want to go the route of Minoxidil, you also need to be very, because I cannot decide what you do, but I can also educate you. You should also be sure that you keep an eye on your blood pressure, or else, and then you're in the hospital, something happened, what happened? Hey, blood pressure reduced. Why did you reduce? If the doctor asks you, you probably say, I don't know, but meanwhile, you're rubbing Minoxidil. So please be aware and then open your eye before you make certain decisions. Now, if you're using tight hairstyles, please avoid it. Your edges are tired. Stop pulling them like I better pass my neighbor rope. One day you pull the rope and it's gonna cut. This is the same way you're pulling your hair and your hair is cutting. Let your hair breathe. Loosen it so that it doesn't become too tight and your follicles will thank you. If there's anybody you need to see a dermatologist, because those are the people that will help check if your hair follicles are still active and guide you on the safe options to use in order to restore your hair growth. If all the hair is already gone and your hair follicles have stopped working, With your full chest, own it. Especially if you don't have money for talking or you don't have money for fake hairline. Just own it. Get a clean shave. All that thing you're doing, you don't know. Just own it. Shine it loud and proud. You can go Gorimapa, and then while you're going Gorimapa, some people keep beard at the same time. But then there are some of us that cannot grow full beard. Imagine if someone like me go bad. I'm gonna resemble lizard. Because whether you like it or not, your self-esteem does not depend on your hairline, right? But it's fine. These are some of the things that can make your hairline grow. I just want you to have realistic expectations. So if you're flying to Turkey, if you're going to hair clinic, if you're doing all these things, you also need to be sure that you are not the one that is adding to the hair loss. Which is why we added the lifestyle changes. They say a word is enough for the wise so that they can use it for their head. Please, I've given you gist. A word is enough for the wise. And I hope that your hairline will not lose as you watch this video. But the only people that their hairline will not lose are the people who click the subscribe button that I said they should click before. So please, my dear, I hope this video saves your hairline, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.